My dad passed away when I was really young. I was about 5 years old. And I think impacted me in a way that I wanted to go into a profession that improved people's lives somehow. When you're dealing with children, they have their whole lives ahead of them. The amount of potential and time that can be improved and gained by, helping them in terms of their health and their quality of life is huge.
Roxanne had stage 4 non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. She had an 18-pound tumor on her heart, 2 other on her kidney and 1 on her spleen. Once they did the x-ray, they sent us to the hospital and we were never let out again.
I looked into the doctor's face and said, "Doc, my daughter have leukemia, not leukemia." And the doc looked at me like I was a madman. I said, "I challenge you guys to do another test." And it still came back positive. They did a more in-depth test from our bone marrow and spine, and it came back positive.
They're like, "He probably has low ITPs." I'm like, "Okay, should I call my husband? Should I call my sisters?" They're like, "You know what? Like, he may be admitted, he may not." About 15 minutes later, they walked in and they're like, "There's a 99% chance that Yaku has leukemia."
My husband is really good at fixing things around our house. He fixes everything. And he said, I can't, this is one I can't fix.
You're thrust into this new world of pain you never knew existed. Both of her lungs collapsed, and we were on life support for 15 days.
And my daughter called me and said, "Come here, Daddy, come here." And my daughter gave me the biggest hug and said, "Daddy, you're gonna be okay." I was already crying before she called me. I didn't know I have so much tears in my body.
He secluded himself from everyone. Besides my sisters and my husband, he had a stroller and he wouldn't come out.
I just remember looking at him thinking, I need to clear room in my head so I have every memory and that I can just go to it whenever I want.
The more I work in the field, the more I love what I do. And to be able to grant wishes is probably one of the best prescriptions that I could ever write. It's just a beautiful thing.
The wish did so much more than just give her a gift. She was able to find a new version of herself there. It was a time for us to look at sunsets and realize that we didn't have to live in that anymore, that there's a big world and we're still a part of it. She made everybody's dream possible.
Daddy's gonna take you somewhere. I ain't telling you, it's a secret. And when I showed them the ticket, they almost hit the roof. More than just a vacation, it's such a magical moment to experience. Every time I look at Cheyenne right now up to today, I realize how blessed I am.
I think that this wish was a wish of a lifetime for the entire family. We sat down and my husband's like, "Why are you crying?" And I'm like, they understand our pain. It was allowing Yakub to be a child.
You know, this kid's really struggling and isn't seeing an end. And the answer isn't, we'll get you therapy or we'll get you a psychologist. How about we refer you for a wish? Watching him walk out onto that mound to throw out the first pitch that night, he couldn't contain himself. He was so happy. It really did kind of right the universe for a minute and just take something back from cancer. It's giving a child the gift of hope.